How your day was actually?
How my day was?
Hmm.
Went to the gym in the morning.
Damn, I wanted to go too, but
You didn't?
I couldn't wake up. I just had one of those slow days.
What time did you go to sleep though?
I don't know, 20 minutes past midnight.
Damn, and you couldn't wake up?
No,
Oh, I see.
I just couldn't.
Yeah, I woke
Do
up.
y'all go to sleep in like completely quiet room? Or do you need something in the background playing?
No,
Quiet. Like I don't really mind. I don't care.
I don't
but-
care. I
But usually quiet.
I don't care either, but like I prefer quiet environments. The only thing I have there is my air filter.
Oh wow.
Need to
Nah,
get-
me. I
That's
just need a little. I need the room to be a little bit chilly.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Cold.
guy's crazy.
What?
He's crazy.
Why?
He goes to sleep with an open window in the winter.
No, that's
sometimes.
not really
Fresh
true.
air?
That's not really true. And I mostly do it before I go sleep. I just air out the room.
Yeah, that's
Like-
what I'm
like-
saying.
I go sleep, it's very chill, and by the time I wake up, it's okay.
I mean,
That's how I do it. But I actually
His
experience people
his
that,
windows are open, bro.
huh?
His windows are open.
that is kind of weird.
Hey, move the door, man.
His windows are open.
I have to. Lately, it's been one of those times where I just cannot go to sleep in a completely quiet room because my brain is working overtime. So I'm trying to distract myself from it. But then the quality of my sleep is shit.
Because of like the noise and everything.
Yes. Because what happens when a lot of people have this. I was asking some friends, and they do the same thing. They just like put on something that they watched way back when, or something that they know.
Some people listen to podcasts
Yes. That's
before going to sleep.
that's what I do. But
What usually really puts me to sleep is I just start reading something.
oh yeah,
just-
that kills me in 20
Yeah,
minutes. When
I just
need.
I just start reading a book or whatever,
Yeah.
and I just get slowly sleepier and
Yeah.
sleepier, and then I'm just I pass out.
Yeah, the thing
So
is,
I think that works.
I just put on a podcast, but the thing is, I don't, because I close my eyes and I'm listening and I'm like, okay, I'll turn it off in like 5 minutes, and then I just wake up in the morning,
Yeah, and then the podcast was like running for like 30
dude,
episodes.
and I went through like 4 or 5 episodes, and my iPhone is showing you the activity, right? So by the time I wake up, I already have like 8 hours, and I'm like,
What I was actually really glad about is from the time that we moved into the studio, my phone, my screen time actually went so much lower.
oh, did it?
Like, yeah, I was on the phone for about, on average, I had like 9-10 hours, legit.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
But now you got
And if-
you got a new iPad.
You got iPad. It's not connected, right?
Nah, it isn't.
It
isn't.
should Apple.
No, yeah. I mean, yeah. But I don't spend as much time on the iPad. But it really fell down to like 5 hours, 5.5 hours.
That's fire. In a day,
Yeah, on average, like the average, it just dropped,
that's dope.
and I'm like, shit, I'm changing, cause I try changing my habits a little bit.
I mean, like if you have like a dedicated work, like having a dedicated workspace makes you so much more productive. It's crazy. Yeah, like a lot of people, like you might look like at the initial cost of like having a space like this, and you can be like, I don't know,
It's
why should I?
expensive, right?
Yeah. Why should I pay for all of this if I can have like
I can work at home.
I can work at home for free?
Yeah.
Which is true, but I think even psychologically, it's much better to have that workplace and just home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know where you go,
Yeah.
you know you're with your family or but on your own and you're just resting. When your workplace and your home is really like in one place, I think you don't really rest that much.
Yeah.
You're always like in that work mode, and sometimes you just need to take a break, leave a little bit, don't think about work, don't do no videos, don't even think about new projects, just go do something else.
Yeah.
That was actually the topic that I had yesterday when I went out with my friends, and you know, there were like two people that do they do music and, you know, production and everything.
Yeah.
We were just talking. I was just telling them that lately I've been feeling a little bit like in the loop. Like everything I write down is just the same thing, same thing. And we were just talking about it because I knew that the experience, we were just talking about it like 3-4 months ago. And they were telling me that, oh, I feel like I'm in a loop. Like, I feel like everything I do is good, but it doesn't have the cherry on top.
Okay.
Like there's something missing. Like there's something missing. At the time, I didn't get. I was like, I mean, yeah, but you can always blah 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 blah. And we were talking about it, and we'll talk about it later as well. But the conversation was really interesting because they were like, they told me the same thing. Like sometimes, man, you just gotta take a break for a little minute, like 2-3 weeks. You don't even like, you do the basic stuff, of course.
Damn,
but
2-3 weeks.
yeah, they were musicians.
Oh, okay.
They were musicians. It's
Okay,
very
I was
different.
like 2-3 weeks.
Nah, bro.
Dog.
Nah.
We don't drop for 3
No.
weeks.
No, that we didn't drop for 2 months. I'm just saying.
Huh?
English podcast.
Come on, man.
I'm just saying.
I'm
just saying.
but you know what I'm talking about.
I do get you. Get you.
Yeah.
But they were musicians, and they were like, you know, sometimes you just gotta take a break and, you know, get inspired somewhere and everything.
I think that's true because also, like, considering the nature of our podcast, that's highly based on our personal opinions, based on our personal experiences. If we hold up here like 24/7 the whole year, we don't get no new experiences, no new stories to tell, and no new perspectives because we're sort of not exposing ourselves to that. So I think that what you're saying has like, or what they're saying is true.
It really
Yeah, I
is.
mean,
Especially for us, like we need to
Yeah.
go out
and do some other
meet
stuff.
different people.
Yeah, but they do need it too. In both podcasts and music, in the essence, is basically projecting what we take in into the words that we talk into the mics and
Exactly.
give to people. So
You get inspired.
yeah, on daily basis. I mean, I can sit with all you three in the room and get inspired, of course, but it's limited to this room.
Yeah. Like
You need the outside world. Because
and
because you can get the inspiration from anything. Like musicians, they can just they can just grab a coffee, sit down, and just look around for like an hour or two.
Yeah, I actually had written down a topic that we talked about yesterday. Like what was really like.
Yeah, but that's because you
It
were
caught me off guard. Like I was like, shit.
because you were exposed to a different group of people, and
yeah.
you know, unexpectedly got inspired. So yeah,
Yeah. But whatever. Let's start the episode.
let's go. It's been a while.
Yes, sir. Happy to be back. This is the 3rd episode of GunPoint podcast.
Shit. Welcome,
yes,
guys.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
What's up?
Greetings.
Yes, sir. It's good to be back, man.
Yeah.
New Year's 2023.
Let's get this bread.
Yeah, it's been a whole ride. You know, building the new studio and everything.
Yeah,
See the big GunPoint podcast behind you. Like
we haven't dropped because we've been busy. Okay,
Yeah.
it's not because we
didn't want to.
just slack off, but you know.
Yeah, had a lot of stuff going on. So now we're back.
Yeah.
But let's get straight up to the first topic.
Show.
And the first topic is, are people getting tired of oversensitive media?
Yeah, that's a topic I put in. And slowly but surely, I'm starting to notice that people are not getting as offended as before. You know, like before when like something happened and someone was like, oh, it's how dare he do ABC? This is so wrong that ABC, blah, blah, blah. And there was like a mob of angry internet people just flocking into this problem and sort of putting wood in the fire, so to speak.
Yeah.
And I feel like recently this has changed a lot. I think ever since like the I'll call it the post-pandemic era, people have gotten tired of these like so-called cancel culture people.
Do you have like an example that you can?
An example that I could see, a vivid example that I can think of out of the top of my head is when the Dave Chappelle incident happened.
Right.
And yes, there was like many like people that were offended by it, but like generally speaking, the backlash was not that huge as it would be probably like a couple years back. I think it was smaller. Like the people, the angry mob are slowly,
Like, I mean,
they have less and less power over time. So
Yeah.
I think there will be sort of like a reverse.
I get what you're saying, but I don't think Dave Chappelle's attempt to cancel him was small. Like,
No, definitely not. I'm not saying it was small. I'm saying it was smaller than the one that was before.
I don't know about that. I think you
Wait.
you might be
Like the
Dave Chappelle.
backlash.
Yeah, but are we talking about two instances of cancel culture going after him?
Yeah.
So the one of them is the most recent one is the special, right? The transgender
Yeah.
offensive, and the one before that is
It was essentially on the same
okay.
sort of topic. So that's why I've put him as an example, because I feel like the first
I
one
think-
had a much more sort of it was a stronger impact. I think it impacted
I don't
him
know with that.
personally.
I
I think
think
more
I
than
personally agree with
You don't
that.
agree?
Like, I think it's very biased there because it's Dave Chappelle, and the way he actually maneuvered the situation was just genius. It was just genius, straight up. Like the second special that he did, where he explained everything, the way that he thought, what he said, and like it was so greatly done that you couldn't really say much about it. Like, you could be offended, but you can't cancel him anymore. And that is Dave Chappelle. Like, he's basically
but
the
like
goat of
what
he does.
Yeah,
and
but maybe it wasn't-
I think the backlash was maybe smaller, but also because of that.
Also because of that, but like that's not real. Maybe that example was not the best one. But my point is that even like, remember like a couple of years ago, it used to be like every couple of weeks you hear that somebody is
true.
canceled.
Yeah, that is true.
And the frequency of that is almost non-existent. Like the only people that we hear about like getting canceled recently are like just like the mega stars. It's no longer
like
But
Tate,
but could it also
Tate and Logan Paul.
but also Kanye?
Logan Paul?
See, you don't even know.
No, I didn't hear about Logan Paul.
See,
What was he canceled for?
He's being canceled by CoffeeZilla because of a crypto scam.
Yeah.
Oh,
but,
He did
yeah,
a
I saw
rabbit
that.
hole.
But
See,
that-
and it's not even that.
yeah, but that blew over real fast. But also
Those people don't care.
maybe it can be caused by, because if you look at the people that has been canceled, like a few years ago, it was every other week somebody was canceled for the smallest things, right?
Yeah.
But when you look at
Like
who's being canceled now, it's the types of people like Kanye and Tate. But the magnitude of the stuff that they
It's
said
like-
that offended people is that much bigger and
That
that
is
much
true.
more offensive.
Yeah.
So when
In a way,
so,
yeah,
So
yeah.
then somebody looks at, I don't know, for example, Logan Paul, and they see, oh, he scammed somebody with his crypto project. I mean, compared to what Kanye did last week, that's nothing.
I don't think that's nothing, because Kanye just said words and Logan Paul stole millions of dollars.
Everybody been know that
but-
crypto's a scam, bro.
But wait, but let's talk about this Logan Paul situation. Are you educated in that? Did you like watch it a little bit?
I watched it a little bit.
Who the fuck
So-
is this Godzilla guy or whatever?
So did he really like try to
CoffeeZilla.
scam?
CoffeeZilla.
Okay, so
CoffeeZilla. Did he really try to steal money, or was it like
so let me explain. So CoffeeZilla is a YouTuber journalist that goes around exposing
Okay.
social media influencers that use the platform to steal money from their audience.
Okay.
And he did I think a 1 hour documentary about this crypto project that Logan Paul had called Crypto Zoo. Which Logan Paul hyped up, and he got like early investors in, but he he rug pulled it. That means that you hype up the project
And
before
then
like when the prices go up because the demand is high, you secretly start selling, and
and then it drops,
and then it drops,
yeah,
and it goes to shit.
yeah.
And the people that were invested in it, they lost a lot of money.
Oh, because
Yeah.
because it lost its value, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But the problem was that it lost its value, but he like swept it under the rug, and he never talked about it. And he's even now starting to do. He wanted to do some other crypto project, but there comes CoffeeZilla, the nosy journalist that dug up all of this and was like, why are we not talking about these millions of dollars scammed? And he talked even with the investors. So he got videos and interviews with other people that were like involved in the project, and he got their backgrounds and all this and all that. It was very thorough.
But again, that's one of projects that went to shit and people lost money on. But during the time that this was happening, wasn't the whole Bankman-Friedman thing going on, the SFX?
No, this was after. So
This was after.
The SBF
Yeah.
scandal was after this. So
I don't know.
I think like a month later.
Because I'm still going back to people comparing the stuff that these people did, and they compare it to somebody else, because there's a lot of bad shit going on the internet. I don't think this hasn't been covered by media that much, right? Not at all.
Oh, I think it has.
This Logan Paul thing.
Maybe I think it wasn't on like mainstream media, but I did see some videos of it and stuff, but probably not mainstream media.
Yeah,
well,
not mainstream.
It wasn't,
because
it wasn't as loud.
But that's a funny thing. That's a funny thing, because mainstream media, they cover what social media hype up. A lot of times they just react. Nowadays, it seems like it. They react to what, I don't know, Twitter hypes up. Like, why, the likes of Kanye and Kyrie, why were they covered by the mainstream media that much? Because Twitter, Instagram, all these people on social media,
trending.
So mainstream media, I think, react.
I don't think that Kyrie or Kanye were canceled by cancel culture.
Nah, not really.
I don't.
Really.
So
Not
I
really.
think.
Yeah, that's true.
I think this is
it.
different.
Yeah. But all I'm saying is that, about the mainstream media, what they cover is basically what is trending on social media, and then they react to it.
Yeah.
But I feel like Kanye really just disappeared lately.
Yep. Because
like it's really working. In
waves.
because
Kanye was not canceled in. I think that Kanye and Kyrie were canceled by something different. I think Kanye and Kyrie were canceled by in a similar way as Andrew Tate is being canceled because it can't, because at the point that they're so big that they can't be like the people will still be behind them. They're that famous.
Yeah.
No matter what, so they have to be canceled by other means.
But in that case, were they canceled by platforms?
Yeah.
And
Also,
conglomerates themselves?
not Kyrie really, but Kanye for sure.
Yeah, Kanye and Tate, because what they did was cut them off from speaking their opinions out, right?
And then they get like shadow banned and all this blah 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 banned.
Because I saw,
and they're gone.
I saw fucking a podcast with Tate like a week after he got canceled the first time, he got taken off of the platforms, and he just didn't get notified of anything. They just completely removed him.
Yeah, that's why.
But like from the apps of likes, Uber,
Even Uber.
all these apps, like even Uber blocked him.
Yeah, you know,
they're
once
trying
you
to
get
get
back
clout.
from Uber
Nah,
and you
that's-
didn't throw up in a car, you know that's fucked up. There's
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
deeper in it.
Yeah,
Like I'm
yeah,
sorry, like
something must have happened. So
Uber.
Yeah,
Come
so,
on, dog.
So that's why I think that it doesn't matter that these people were canceled. I don't think it correlates to the point that I was saying of people being tired of this sensitive stuff, because these people were canceled by the institutions themselves, not by the people. I think generally speaking, I don't think like people care enough anymore to go out of the way and cancel people as much as they did before.
Yeah,
I think
you do have a point in that sense. Yeah. Because there's just so much going on.
Exactly.
I mean, you just can't keep up. So
They're like,
yeah,
Well,
that's the most appropriate. Yeah, exactly.
like Logan Paul. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he scammed somebody.
Damn, that's tough.
That's tough.
Yeah, like
Shit,
because
couldn't be me.
before, like these the same people would go out of the way to
feed the drama.
Yeah. Because you see that they were like before they were so motivated that they were, even if right now you're not doing anything, they go to your profile and start
From
digging
way back.
Yeah, and start digging up stuff.
Yeah.
Right?
Dude, they tried canceling dead people.
yeah, which was crazy.
Like,
Let
what
them
kinda-
rest, yo.
Like, what kind of hobby is this?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, and they try now canceling. I don't know who it was, but they basically like they just find out that your ancestors were like slave owners,
Yeah.
and they tried to cancel you for that.
Chill, man.
I saw something about, I don't know who
Damn.
that was,
Like, come on. Like, some people.
and they're facing reparations. They have to pay back money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Why did I sign up?
Wait, hold up.
Nah,
we
this
talking
is-
about
this-
reparations?
This is not the right audience.
Wait, hold up. No,
I just
let's
figured-
talk about it. They're not paying reparations, are they?
No, but they like
Can I submit my application?
Because I might need something. Because
nah, bro.
Yeah.
Cut this part out. Hey, Mathieu.
I feel kind of disadvantaged.
so
Yeah, they basically.
is that a fact?
I saw something. You can
that can be
Google
a
that,
fact.
but you can Google that, but they are facing. It's like a famous person. I don't know, some guy, and he's facing reparations because they found out that his ancestor.
How can they force?
Hey.
How can they force someone to pay reparations?
That's crazy.
That's
though.
what I'm saying.
That's actually crazy.
What the heck? No.
Like, see, when I first read about this idea, I was like, that's interesting. I need some money, but come on, yo. Like,
Bro,
let
I am-
it go, man.
I
Like,
am ready to be paid. By the way, if you want to send some reparations, send it through HEROHERO.
And I will
Yes, sir.
manage the money.
No, yo, no. What?
I-
nah,
I will-
nah, bro.
I
bro,
will
bro,
redistribute
bro.
it
We're not going back in
fairly.
history, bro. We're not going back in history.
Oh yeah, my bad.
We're not going back in history. How are you gonna say you're gonna take care of the money?
Nah, I'm done.
That's fucked up, yo. Shit.
You found some? Yeah, I told you. What's his name?
Yeah, he's not paying it. It's bullshit. Of course, it's
Yeah, of
bullshit.
course.
Ain't nobody paying reparations.
Nope.
But yeah, let's move on. Is it possible to always be 100% honest in a relationship?
I don't think it is.
Let's be honest over here.
Let's be honest. I don't think it is.
Speaking of honesty,
Speaking of honesty, I don't think anybody can be 100% honest. Like, you can be honest. Look, you can be honest on the big things,
Yeah.
but you can't be honest about everything. Like,
Yeah.
but
Look,
is
if she-
100% even necessary though?
I don't think so.
I don't think
I
so.
think that's just something people say.
Yeah, like
look
for it to
I-
work.
as long as
Like I'm
You know, the
I'm
stuff that you-
100% honest. If you were 100% honest, you'd break her heart.
Yep.
yeah,
And she'd break yours,
but
honestly.
I don't think
Yeah.
women.
She be like, oh, you know, like I'm your girl right now, but back in high school, I was
And-
experimenting,
And you know, sometimes
I was with four or five or maybe even six guys
at the same
at this
time. They were
party.
running a little train on me. They called me.
which is
They
a
called
little
me.
train.
Yeah, they called me Nikki the train runner.
Yeah.
Nikki the
Now,
train runner.
and for the rest of our high school, they were, every time they saw me in the hallway, they were like, choo choo.
Yeah. Yeah, but those days are past me now.
Yeah.
I changed
That-
for you.
Yeah. But I changed. Yeah. So those are the things I'd love to be blissfully ignorant about.
Yeah, ignorance is bliss, but I don't think. Do women even want us to be 100%?
No, they don't.
They say they want.
Yeah, but they don't.
They don't.
Like,
The-
like if she asks you, look, the most stereotypical scenario is she gets the dress, right? She asks you if she looks fat in it.
Shit.
Now, if you see them little waves, right?
Yeah. And you see their little belly.
You ain't gonna be like, yo, let me slap it real quick. Look how it shakes. Like,
you'll be like, well, you start doing the little. Oh, the way it talks, it can talk.
yeah, like
Shit.
you're not gonna pull out your debit card and just swipe through it.
Damn.
You know, like you get me.
That's messed up. That's
She wants you
messed
to. She wants you to lie,
She does.
bro. Even Rihanna fucking had a song about it. All the women were jamming to it. I love the way you lie.
It is what
So
it
don't
is,
tell me you want
man.
me to be honest. Like,
women love lies.
Yeah, they just don't
That's how
want to
they fall
know.
in
Yeah.
love, bro.
They just don't want to know.
And
I know there's a woman watching this right now. She's getting pissed off.
Look.
Like, what the fuck are these dudes talking about? But let
Oh,
me tell you, I had a-
YouTube.
Oh, but I had a conversation last week. This girl was telling me that, you know, I really love when, you know, men open up.
No, you don't.
You know, they like, when I had a boyfriend and,
No,
you
you
know,
don't.
he cried in front of me. My
No, you-
only question was like,
No, you don't.
are you still together? And she's like, no. I'm like, why? Well, I couldn't respect him. I'm like, wow.
bitch.
That's very interesting. Why? Well, I don't know. I just didn't see like his passion and blah blah blah. And you know, the full circle that we did around it is that he was too emotional.
Yep.
And I'm like, wow. So they sometimes people really tell you they want something, but they want something completely else. Like there's a big difference between
People, especially
with-
women.
Yeah, between what people do and what they say. There's a big difference.
Exactly.
There's a whole difference.
Like you can't just have like you can't just take stuff at face value.
No.
Never. Like
No.
it's like, you know, when they come to you and they're like, if I was a cockroach, would you love me? Don't tell me you don't want me to lie. Cause come on, bro. I'm not getting into bed with no cockroach.
Yeah, like,
Obviously.
Shit. If I see a cockroach, I'm stepping on it, man.
If I was a worm, would you love me? You know?
No, I would use you as bait.
Damn. But I mean,
I
I
yeah.
never went fishing though.
They're like
It can be metaphorical.
I know.
Bait.
or like tell me I'm the only girl you got eyes for.
I got eyes to
Shit.
see everything, man.
Like I need to know where I'm at. Shit. And
Yep.
it's a whole lot of
Look, my
Fish in the
heart
sea.
my heart can belong to you, but my eyes are always roaming.
man, I gotta observe. Like that's what I have eyes for.
That's canon.
Hey, take it up with God though.
Yep.
Yeah, he gave me these eyes.
Yeah,
sorry.
He made me this way. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
That's
what
God.
did they say in the Bible? That everybody was made in God's image.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yep.
Oh, you think God was
and
like
he sees everything
and
Yup.
everybody?
and everybody.
So you and your little trains at high school,
Oh,
he
We're
saw
back to-
that too.
we're back to Becky the train rider, whatever the fuck.
Yeah. Take it up with the big G.
Yep. Not me.
God.
Yeah. But Let's go to America for a minute.
Okay,
We always listen to rap music. Young Thug case.
we do.
Young Thug. What you
Oof.
think about it?
He was
Like-
guilty
like
of how many? Of like 5 counts?
6, I think.
Yeah.
They charged him on 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah, that's cool. Maybe
I mean, it was 6
5
out
to
of
6,
like
5.
49 or
Yeah.
something
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
5
yeah,
to
but
6
still.
years and he good. He
Nah.
Gucci.
No,
How
dude.
many?
Nah.
The
Nothing?
thing
That's
is,
Free?
no, that's
No,
that's
come on,
probably
bro.
life.
10?
come on, bro.
Life?
That's probably life.
The
Damn.
problem is,
Damn.
look, they charged like 28.
Damn.
They charged like 28 people, right?
Yep.
And that number went from 28 to like 14 now, I think. But you saw how everybody started getting the plea deals, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I need Joe Proctor on this.
Man, nah, you better call Sal, cause
But I don't know. The question over here is, there's been a debate going on about, everybody's taking the plea deals and everything, and people are really confused about if they snitched. The guys that actually took the plea deal, because one of the people that took the plea deal was actually Young Thug's own brother,
yeah,
and his sentence was like something, or part of his sentence was that he cannot be in contact with Young Thug.
The heck?
He like
Never?
not forever.
duration
but
of the-
till it ends. No contact between them, like 0.
obviously.
Yeah, like and people are talking about like, did he snitch? Because how come they're free and everything? And I just think they probably didn't snitch, but they just want to get Young Thug because they know that
Of course, that's
he's the heart of the whole.
Operation.
that's
Yeah.
exactly the thing. They want him, and I don't think.
I'm calling Harvey Specter.
Oh, amen, bro.
Yeah,
Fucking Ross. But what they think is that the cases against all the defendants are not that strong. Now, the second some of the cases are strong against some of them, and against some of them it's weak, it can fall apart. The complete RICO case, the whole thing can just fall apart. And they want Thug. So what they're doing is giving everybody. That's what Gunna got. It's called it's called Alfred deal, where he basically he doesn't admit to the crime that he did, but he's admitting that
Someone did it.
the investigation can find evidence of him doing the crime. He's not admitting to it, because then he would just be charged.
yeah.
But he's admitting that there's evidence that can lead to proving him guilty. And everybody's getting these plea deals and 15 years of probation and everything. But
Which is crazy.
everybody was
Shit.
asking, but everybody had the question, right? If it's like a part of this bigger plan that Young Thug has. But what I simply think is that he just discussed it with everybody, with his lawyers and everything, and he just said, look, just get my brothers out and point them towards me. Because there's no other explanation. I don't understand it otherwise. But there are some weird things that happened. There's this one guy that got charged, and he was charged with like some multiple counts, and he got like a life plus 90 years.
Life plus 9. See, American
Yeah, I don't
system is
yeah,
crazy,
yeah,
dog.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean-
but
So you die and you still get 90 years.
Yep.
in the coffin.
You know, at least.
But he didn't. He got this sentence, life plus 90 years, and they offered him a plea deal, and they let him out on the 15 years of probation, I think, and he serves like 5, and he turned it down.
You know what?
He turned it down. So that's where I think is the conflict of the street code. You know, because some of these people they agreed to it, that this is the life that they want, and they honored the code, which is like no snitching, no nothing.
No,
so
blah, blah, blah.
whatever I get, I'm doing that shit. It's a tricky case, man. But I don't
Whole
think
different world.
You
I
know
don't
what?
think
At
Thug is
least-
getting out though.
Yeah, probably not. But you know what? At least he lived up to his pseudonym.
Yeah, he won't be young.
Well,
when
he's
he come
gonna be
out.
old ass thug
Yeah,
when
old
he gets
thug.
out, bro.
He come out.
He can put up some like prison mixtapes through
I'm
the-
sure he will.
through the
He
phone.
will, he
I'm
will.
sure. I'm sure he will. And
Yeah.
he probably has a lot of stuff left in. You know.
But I don't know, man. Because he was saying from the beginning that YSL is not a gang, it's a label.
Yeah.
And then the first people that were interrogated
Yeah,
are
this-
recorded with admitting that
That
YSL
YSL.
is a gang. And even Gunna admitted it.
yeah.
Which, by the way, Gunna, apparently he didn't know that he's being recorded. And he admitted to it. And then it leaked. And that's why they call him a snitch.
Yeah, and that's where the debate comes in. Is that snitching or is it not?
I don't know, man.
It is what it is.
Yeah, and
But they're using lyrics now, so.
yeah, shit.
Yeah, honestly,
yeah.
I kind of disagree with using lyrics as evidence.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy to me.
Well, but this is
But
one of-
like, if you're self snitching,
the
I mean, that's how they got like TK, the race.
yeah, of course.
yeah, of course. I mean,
YNW Melly.
I think you shouldn't be able to.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
That is crazy.
You know, I think it shouldn't be directly admissible to court, but it can be used in an investigation. And if something is found because of the lyrics,
Yeah.
the item, things, or witnesses that are found because of that will serve as evidence, not the lyrics themselves.
Yeah, well, the thing is, they used the lyrics and they linked it toward like directly to the crimes that they're describing in the lyrics. They just
mean,
look
I
up
could-
your
I could-
history and
I
he's
could see-
charged with robbing women. And in the song he's like, yeah, sleazy robbing women.
I mean, if you don't got evidence, it could be just me saying it. I can say I robbed women.
And that's a hell of a coincidence. And
I mean,
shit.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. Yeah. But let me use this window to remind you of our hero. Join in.
What is it? Giroy.
Yes, sir. That's a platform where we use for our extra content. We'll be putting up extra content, videos, the flagrant stuff that we talk about that we can't actually put out on YouTube because you know how YouTube is. And what we'll be talking about on Hero Hero today is, are we as a society lying to women? And is career really the most important thing to them?
Mm-hmm.
And the second thing that we'll be talking about is sometimes loneliness is the way to heal. So if you're interested in those topics, join us on the Hero, and we'll be there after the episode.
Echo.
Hero.
Giroy in
Yes,
Ukrainian.
The next topic is sometimes giving people a chance backfires.
Interesting.
The reason why I put it in there is because I just remember the situation where we were 2 months ago, 3 months ago, when we were recording our new project. When we gave a chance to the new photographer, or I gave a chance to the photographer, and it backfired. It was this dude that, he just arrived to the Czech Republic, and I met him in the bus. We just start,
Yeah, he was an idiot. He
Yeah.
was an idiot.
Yeah, we just start talking and everything. He tells me he's somewhere, I think he was saying Arizona or whatever.
Yeah,
Texas, something like that.
A-zone.
Yeah, we were just talking and everything. I'm like, yeah, that's a pretty cool dude. And he's like, I just came from the States. And, I'm a teacher, but, really my job is being a photographer. I'm like,
He's
oh,
a teacher.
Yeah.
Is he charging the kids for the stuff he teaches
He
them?
better not.
Yeah, I hope he's teaching for
He
free.
better not. But this guy. So I'm that type of a person that, if I can help somehow and I have the means to help,
Yeah.
I will try to help.
Why not?
So we had this project, and he was like, yo, if you ever need a backup photographer, just let me know. And I'm like, see, we don't really need one, but you know, you can come through. There's gonna be a lot of like interesting people that are pretty clouted. Come through, take pictures, get to know them, and you know, if you do well, you know, you never know, you might get a gig or whatever. Like, you know, it's a small world here in the Czech Republic, right? So he came through. He's already weird as hell, but you know how these people are, like our people, like like
They're
I
just
don't
like
judge.
What do you mean, this type of people?
Art people.
RT people.
Yeah. So I'm like, you know, I won't disturb your creative process. Like, I'm weird as well. I get it. It's okay. We all weird. Whatever.
Not me.
Whatever. Yeah, whatever. I'll just ignore that.
Yeah, let's not go
But
deep. Yeah.
then, you know, he started taking like pictures and everything. And I just watch him, the way he like holds it, the way he moves. And I'm already sensing like, you don't look legit to me, man. But I'm still in that don't disturb the creative process.
Yeah,
like,
maybe the pictures will be alright.
yeah, maybe the pictures will come out just all right. Yeah, but then he comes. We're just talking. He comes and starts taking pictures of our sneakers, and I look at him like,
Why?
I don't know if you're here to take pictures of our shoes, but whatever. Like, don't disturb the creative process. And then we're just talking, right? We're talking. I'm talking to a friend, and he comes and he's like, you know what? You know, I just took this picture. What do you think about it? He showed me a portrait of myself. I was straight up blue. Avatar blue.
Like skin?
Yeah, blue skin. I have blue skin, and it was yellowish, and I don't know. It was
Ukraine.
Yeah. It was chaotic, bro. And he's like, "What do you think?" I didn't know if I'm like,
If he was joking.
I didn't know what to answer.
Worst picture ever.
I didn't know what to say. So I'm like, I don't know if I'm supposed to be this blue. He's like, oh, you don't like the blue? I'm like, no, you don't see the blue. And right there I knew he's dumb. And you know, that would be okay. Like, I already knew that the pictures were gonna be trash.
Okay.
He sent it through.
Yeah.
I wasn't really surprised. I just sent him to our designer. I'm like, yo, do you think you can save them? At least like one or two pictures, like something. Like, can you
Get
edit
something
it?
usable from it.
Yes,
yeah.
something. And he's like, yo, bro, let me try. I think it'll be okay. It'll be okay. After 2 days, he texts me. He calls me. He's pissed. He's like, I've been trying. I've been trying for the last 2 days. I really tried. But I have never witnessed anything so bad.
Damn.
Like, I have never seen anything so bad. He said,
and my guy got experience.
like,
Yep.
yeah, I was like, damn. He's like, stupid. He was really like, he was going in, and I'm
YouTube.
oh, well,
I'll just bleep it.
I don't know. Yeah, I was like, whatever. And I just let it go. After a week, I wake up to an email. It's an invoice. That dude that I tried to help him, he sent me an invoice for 9,000 Czech crowns, which is approximately
$400.
$400.
$450.
$450, okay, $450 ish, and without saying a word. And he was like, I hope you like the pictures, and till next time, man. I was like,
Till next time, as if like,
I was like, till next time, what?
yeah, pay me.
So
For what?
I'm like, we're not gonna. First of all, we're not gonna use your pictures. Second of all, I tried helping you. I didn't need you. I just gave you the opportunity, which you won't get to a big studio like that without knowing somebody. Like, I gave you an opportunity. Like, I didn't need you, and the pictures were trash too. Because I'd be more than glad to pay.
If the pictures were
If the
usable,
pictures
bro.
were usable, but I'm not throwing down my money out the window for this.
Come on, man.
And then
9K.
he just turned, man. Like, he just I really wanted to help him. I was like, maybe you need some practice, whatever. he goes like, oh,
He definitely
so it's
needs
like
some
that.
practice.
Oh, you're on some goofy stuff, blah blah blah. I'm like, and right there I was like, sometimes when you really want to help somebody, usually a young person, you
Yeah.
just want to help him. They don't take the opportunity that they get. They just get greedy straight away without actually, showing the means that they can take it to the next level.
Yeah, because I was like, because I talked to him at this point where like this escalated. I was talking to him. I was like, oh, I don't know, maybe it's a culture thing. He just came down here from the States recently, so you don't know how things go around here.
Yeah.
So to explain for you guys, if you think this type of behavior is normal, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Then you're probably from Arizona in that case.
Yeah. I was never in the States, so I can tell. But here, if you're doing a gig, you have to agree with the person you're doing a gig for on the payment beforehand.
Yeah.
You can't just come somewhere and yes, he was invited pretty much as a guest. He wasn't like a real employee.
Nah,
he wasn't even
like a job thing. It was more like
exactly.
you can just come through and try taking.
I don't think it's different anywhere.
Yeah, like
you just gotta discuss the conditions beforehand. That's normal professional behavior.
Yeah, you can't just send unsolicited invoices to people without prior notice.
Yeah,
that's highly disrespectful.
Yeah, and I think it would be okay if he did the work. And then he came back to me and asked me, first of all, he asked me for some feedback. Like, are you going to use the photos? Like, how do you like it? How did you like my work? Whatever, blah, 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 blah.
Probably not, my boy.
And if I'd be like, yeah, the pictures were fire, man, dope, blah, 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 blah. Then you can ask me, like, okay, like.
Let's discuss the price.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Then we can talk, because now like, I see value in what you did.
Yeah,
exactly.
And right there, if I tell you, oh, it's for free or whatever, blah blah blah, now you have the you really right there. You can maybe get mad or pissed or whatever. I understand that
exactly,
but you have to communicate.
But in this particular instance, I mean, even the 450, the 9K, doesn't nearly equal what opportunities he was giving at the shooting.
Yeah, no,
because it was 2 days in a row, 12 hours of shooting, and you have plenty of people
with a bunch of famous people.
With a bunch of, I mean, yes, famous could be the word, but conversations, the connections, even like the space itself. Like he could have,
and you don't really get that around here.
Exactly,
like, it's different around here. Like you don't get a big group of people that do something and can actually give you something back in one place for 2 days in a row.
Exactly. So
he just didn't get that. Like the mindset that he had was, I don't know if it was just,
it's just crazy.
I just think that it's straight up crazy.
But this is an extreme instance of somebody just going crazy after getting the opportunity.
So what I think is universal. And what is true everywhere, that first you have to just provide value, and then you can get cash. Never the other way around. You can't just come in and ask for cash when you didn't provide any value. It just doesn't make sense.
And I know I've been talking to this guy. He's very young. He's a photographer, and what he did is basically he doesn't like charge the people that he's like doing video and photo reports from like events and stuff. He doesn't charge them. He just goes there and he's just taking pictures. And there were some instances where he went to an event uninvited. He just kind of showed up and just started taking pictures, just doing just doing the work, doing what he knows. And then like a day later, he just sends the pictures and he's like, yo, I've been to your event. I just took these pictures. He gave them the product, edited everything, clips, and he was like, look, this is what I did. Let me know if you like it. Now he knows the work that he did was good, and I saw it was good. And then the people that were throwing the event got back to him and they were like, yo, the pigs are fire.
Yeah.
Come back next time.
Exactly. And this
And
time
he-
you're paid.
And the next time, and you can do it like, again, to just like show them that how you work, how your process is, and then you charge them. Because you've been provided opportunity. If, like, imagine if, like, on the second try, he was like, yeah, well, I charge this, and that, and they're going to be like,
We have our own.
Yeah,
we
like-
don't like we didn't come looking for you, honestly.
and that's the thing, when you're bigger than the person that, you know, you're helping them out, which, I don't know, somebody probably just don't understand that. You are, though.
Yes.
You are helping them out. I mean,
it
providing
was-
opportunity. If you're starting something, opportunity is the best thing that you can get.
Exactly. That's
'Cause
very true. I agree.
Because you can struggle for a while, not having the money and everything. You just live off of, you know,
Yeah.
what you can put together.
I think
but
first you have to make like the investment, the investment,
I
and
mean,
and take the
yes.
risk.
yeah, that's it's a what is it? Free fall jump, or whatever they call it. I don't know.
Yeah, I know what you.
Yeah,
I know
the-
what you're
I
trying
know,
to say.
I know what
Assassin's
you're trying to
Creed
say,
type of
but
shit.
I'm not sure
Yeah, yeah.
what the word is. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know. But you just gotta go for it. Make the investment, okay, get whatever is necessary, but then receiving opportunity from someone is the most valuable thing.
I
Because
do
you
agree.
can prove yourself. If you believe in yourself enough, you can prove yourself to be worthy of that opportunity and then be worthy of the money that you will be requesting. But first,
Then you-
put in the work, show out.
Yeah, you gotta show value.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that's just what it is. Like if there's a big difference. Like if you already have value, you know, let's say for instance, let's say you're a photographer, and I already know that you do this, and you have a big ass portfolio. Like you already been here, you've been
Yeah.
there, blah 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 blah. Okay, now you don't really need to do that. If you want to stay on that level where you're at. But for example, you can be a pretty big photographer around here in the Czech Republic, Slovakia, blah blah blah. But if you want to do like, let's say, bigger, let's say, concerts and everything, that's when you gotta go. And if you're looking for money, first of all, of course, everybody's looking for money. We all look for money. But first, you need to get there. You need to get the opportunity to show your work
Yeah.
that you can actually do this. And I think if your mindset is like, let me just get there and do the work, and then they'll see the value that I can bring, what I can actually bring to the table.
Yeah.
And now you can be like, all right, pay me.
Yeah, because you know how much your time
now,
costs.
now you know that you need me
Yeah.
because I can
Exactly.
do it better than everybody else here.
Exactly.
And y'all
Like,
saw it.
That is the same mentality. Even like, let's say basketball. First, you got to show your value.
Yep.
Like if you want that big contract, you
Yep.
better ball out for a minute. You better
Yep.
you have to put in more, way more for a minute. You like your input has to be great
Yep.
for them to be like shit.
I think we should try it.
Yeah, I think we should take that risk.
Yeah.
Because there's no company or whatever that, you know, if they're already big, they won't take that risk
Yeah.
for nothing. Like,
no,
I'm sorry.
no.
They don't want to, ain't nobody that want to, you know, spend the money on nothing.
Yeah.
But let's move on.
Preachy.
Yes, sir. And it's the topic that I was actually talking about before we started the episode.
Okay.
I called it nobody is as original as they think. And let me just get back to that because as I was saying before, yesterday I met with these two of my friends. They're both musicians. We just talked about stuff, and I was telling them that, you know, lately I've been feeling a little bit like I've been running in the circle a little bit. Like, you know, the ideas that I had were like good, but I think that's missing something. It's not that I don't have the same, there's something's just missing.
Okay.
And of course, it's a little bit different, but I think it's the same thing because, you know, I'm a podcaster that do music, but it's still art in a way. and these projects that we
It's
do.
a form of
Yes,
expression.
yes.
Yeah.
And they've been telling me, maybe you just probably need a break and everything. And then the girl actually asked me, and she was like, "And are you trying to come up with something like new, like completely new that's never been done before by chance?" And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, "I don't think that's the right mindset." I'm like, elaborate on that. That's interesting. And she's like, "Do you think that people are able to come up with new things, like completely new things, like something that's never been done before, like at all?" I'm like, "I don't know where you're going with where you actually headed." And she's like, because we as people, the way we work, we're not able to create new things out of our mind. What we do is, for example, unicorn. You take a horse
And a horn.
wings, a horn, you have a unicorn.
Okay.
And it's like you see these things and you just put them together, and what we are able to do is get inspired by different stuff.
Yeah.
You get your head filled with different ideas, and then you kind of mix it, and these different ideas that are not yours, you just mix them up into something that is actually yours, into your own like picture.
Okay.
And that's how you actually come up with new stuff. And that's why artists, different artists, they try and listen to, maybe even a rapper will sometimes listen to rock music, something else, just something completely else to get inspired. Like, watch this, watch that. Don't get. And she told me, like, she didn't know how I really work, but she was like, don't get stuck only on like, okay, you're podcasting, so you're watching other podcasts or international podcasts, American podcasts, blah blah blah. Don't, like, yes, watch it, but watch something completely else. Like, so watch something different.
Yes.
And fill your head with like ideas, and then when you come back after the break that you take, trust me that you'll have much more ideas, and much more inspiration to work with. Because usually, and that was probably the greatest thing that somebody actually told me in the last like year. I didn't think that way.
Okay.
And she told me, like, because it's usually people that don't do creative stuff that are always like, "Oh, that's not original. Oh, I already saw something like that. Oh, blah, 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 blah." But that's just the way things work. Like, you probably will not be able to come up with something that is not similar to anything.
I mean, because then you would be an inventor.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and a genius as well, probably.
That's why inventors are regarded so highly,
Yeah.
because that's
did we invent podcasting?
No. We're certainly not bad at it.
Oh God,
We're not bad at it.
Yeah, but we didn't invent it. Yes, and this has its own twist. GunPoint is different in many ways from different podcasts, but still, it's a concept that has been created before.
Yeah. And for sure, we've been inspired
that we've been
by
in.
lots of people.
For sure.
That we've been inspired by, and as you said, it's a very good take. We've been inspired by other podcasts, but
Other creators,
But we, out of different mashups on ideas, we came up with our own concept.
Yeah.
And
So
I mean, at the end of the day, the important thing is it entertaining?
Yep.
Because that's what we do it for. Entertainment and value is...
providing value and entertainment is probably the key. Like, not at the same time, not everybody can do this, but I don't think the point is to, of course, it's important to be original with the thing that you do. Like, you shouldn't copy.
Of course.
And, copy and paste the thing. But it's 100% perfectly okay to get inspired.
Hmm.
And like
It's a
even
good-
like
it's a good
admit it, there's nothing shameful about being inspired by somebody. Like you
course.
had to be, otherwise you probably wouldn't even get the idea to do it.
It's a very good take.
Yeah, so
yeah, I mean, even phrasing it as like, yeah, we got inspired by
Yep.
these
Cool.
people, but we added our little spin to it.
Yeah, it's-
Go check it out. It doesn't sound that bad.
no, it's okay.
It doesn't
It's
sound that
perfectly
bad.
fine.
The worst thing is, one little thing when you were talking about the people that actually say, oh, this you're copying
Oh yeah,
ABC and you're and this is not original, so on and so forth. So like I'm like do you realize that nothing like everything that exists on the internet has been done by somebody, and this is just like a natural evolution of things, is where some people, yes, they'll add something new to a concept that already exists, but to differing degrees. And that's the difference between like the content creators that exist in the internet right now. Like for example, like how many influencers are there that do, oh, buy this and here you have my with the code ABC
For a discount and everything.
and
Well, basically,
and one other thing that I don't also like, and when they say that you explicitly have to say by what you're inspired by. No, you don't. Do you see musicians saying like before every song, like, oh, inspired by so on and so forth?
No, you don't have to.
Yes, they
You
might
don't
say
have to. They might say, for example, if they
In an
get
interview.
invited.
Yeah.
Yeah. If they get invited, like, where did your inspiration come
Yeah.
from? And they usually say a different artist, my
Yeah.
family, my teacher, whatever. But you're always inspired by somebody.
Yeah,
like,
but-
don't tell me you just
And they
out of nowhere.
musicians have the advantage of expressing their inspiration by actually sampling other artists. They sample the beat that they use or the song that they
Exactly.
used, and you know that they've been inspired by that person. So that's an advantage that they have. But yeah, it doesn't. I agree that it doesn't really make sense to be like, okay, so well, this particular video was inspired by this guy, and this.
Yeah, it will be weird. Imagine you listen to a song of, I don't know, like, let's just imagine your
Yeah.
artist, and he says, so this song has been inspired by Drake, and yeah, I just heard it yesterday afternoon when I was drinking coffee.
Why did
with
you
my
turn into
mom."
Valley Girl, bro?
I swear.
You know what a Valley Girl is.
Of course I know what a Valley
Do you want a pumpkin spice latte?
Yes, please.
So literally,
like,
I was like, that's so crazy.
that's just what I like. Nah, I can't do the accent though. I just can't do it.
What?
But yeah, let's move on.
All right.
There's been this new series on Netflix. It's called Kaleidoscope.
Oh, I saw that.
Is it a series where you can watch it in? It's not.
type of
It's
order.
not chronological, and
no. Yeah.
by like depending on how you watch it, you can like sort of understand it differently.
Yeah.
All it has to do is end with white, right? It
I
has
think
to
it has
end
to.
end with white or black. No, white.
I don't get it.
Look, the episodes are named by colors. Each
not
episode
sure.
is called like blue, yellow, green. That's how the episodes are called. And there actually is an order how to watch it. Actually, every user on Netflix gets generated the order. Like if you show me your Netflix right now, you will have different orders of the episodes.
Wait, for real?
Yeah.
How come?
I swear to God,
For what
because
reason?
it randomly apparently it randomly generates the the order that you're supposed to that you view
Really?
it at. Yeah.
Hold up. Look it up.
I don't have my Netflix logged in right now, but you can try. You can check your Netflix. And because I've been talking to some people, and there are a bunch of videos too that like, yeah, it has to end with white
Okay.
because that's the ending.
Yo, what's your first episode? Kaleidoscope.
Is it with a C? Is it with a C?
No,
No, K. Look, there's a guy that had green, yellow, violet, orange, blue, red, pink, white.
All right. I have yellow, green, orange, violet, blue, red, pink, white.
Puff, what do you have?
The first three.
Black, yellow, green, orange, violet, blue, red.
See, everybody has different order of the episodes.
I see. Interesting.
And there's actually, I don't know if I should spoil this.
But it always ends with white.
It does.
Okay.
It always
That's something
does.
I didn't know. But what I just find it interesting that they're always trying to, advance it. Like let us keep it a little bit more interesting. Cause
Yeah, this is a very fresh concept.
genius.
Because honestly, I wouldn't even watch it, but only because of this fact.
How?
I want to watch it and then watch it again in a different order if I'm like, there's something
That's a
changed.
great fucking idea.
I just want to watch it one way and then the other way and be like, so what
Like,
changes?
it's great for rewatchability.
Yeah.
You can watch it like 5,000 times.
Yep.
In different orders. I think
Yep.
that's actually the exact number
Yeah.
you can watch it with. But fucking, that is genius.
How do you know? You saw that?
No, because of the combinations and shit.
Motherfucker. What?
Do you know the formula?
Fuck no.
That's bullshit.
Fuck.
I don't
I'm
think it's
gonna look it up.
5,000.
I think so.
That's bullshit.
But there is order that's chronological. There's black, violet, green, yellow, orange, blue, white, red, pink. And that's apparently the chronological order.
According to the guy making it.
According to... I'm not even going to
the
say.
color palette?
I'm not even going
Because
to
that's
say.
bull.
According to who. But yeah, that's
According to what?
Cosmopolitan.
Nah.
Nah. I'm good.
That is not a legitimate
Reliable
source.
Nope. But yeah, I'll watch that.
Yeah,
one.
let us
I'll
know.
watch that one.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
Now I want to watch it for real. Because how do you even shoot the thing?
I mean, you probably shoot it like pretty easily if you make like the whole plan and everything. You
Yeah,
just
but what the
go episode by episode. It's all right, but the idea.
Yeah, I think that's the most
directing. That's the most
complicated.
But recording
thing.
the thing is already simple. Like it's just
Yeah, but I mean
the scenes.
the execution of
Yeah.
not even the idea of, okay, what if we made series that you can watch in any order, but creating the plan
Yeah, that
on
had to be
how
crazy.
to do it. That's got to be fucking...
Yeah. That's why I want to watch it, because that's also how I think like you can get a lot of like inspiration from. Like it's very interesting, and if you get to understand the concept on how to do it.
So what's going on in the plot? We've talked about
The plot
setup.
is
it's about heist, money heist.
Yeah, it's about heist. They're trying to
Oh,
get money
okay.
to steal
Yeah.
from a safe or whatever.
Yeah.
Basically, I just watched one episode, so
Okay.
Yeah, so he
I
has
can't
no
really
clue,
tell
too.
yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's some
Yeah,
robbers.
Yeah, I can't talk about it yet. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah,
Damn, now I want to watch that.
yeah,
thing.
but it was just pretty interesting.
That is dope.
But let me use this little window to remind you of our hero again.
Hero, hero.
Yeah, Giroy.
Giroy. Yeah, we'll be talking about sometimes loneliness is the way to heal. And the second question that we'll be talking about, are we as a society lying to women? And is career the most important thing to them? So if you're interested, join in on our Hero on our platform where we put out our extra content, and see you there after the YouTube part.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Come join.
What do we have left over here?
Talk to us, bro.
Should it be mandatory to know basic customs when you go to a different country?
Should it be mandatory?
Yeah. No, hold on.
Wouldn't that take away the fun of it?
You crazy.
You're crazy.
You crazy.
Nah,
You're trying to
you're
end up
one
like
of the
Brittany
people.
Griner.
You're one of the people I don't like.
Brittany
What?
Griner type.
What?
See what?
Brittany
look-
Griner?
Yep. See what happened to that guy, that reporter, that went to the World Cup with the rainbow shirt.
Yep.
Yep.
Why did you compare me to Brittany Griner?
Yeah,
It's the same thing.
It's
What
the
do you
same.
mean? I don't get it.
How?
How don't you get it?
I don't explain it to me. That's why I'm asking.
Well, she went to Russia, and
Oh, Brittany. Fuck. I'm okay. My bad. I thought we were talking about Brittany Renner.
No.
oh damn.
That's why I got so offended. My bad. Okay, Brittany Griner. Yes. Okay, you're right. You should know the basics.
Yeah, like
That's true.
you
I
can
mean,
avoid
as
a lot
law.
of trouble.
As law goes, for sure.
I don't think that. I don't think you need to necessarily know the law, because I'm pretty sure.
What do you mean? Don't smuggle weed into Russia?
Yeah,
I mean, that's pretty much the law anywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, that's common sense.
That's common sense. But like,
if you're
I think
American,
I think some stuff that would generally, you should know some stuff that would generally
Yeah, of course.
offend people or get people mad in the
Yeah.
area, because
People are mad.
yeah,
homophobic out there for-
because for example, it doesn't really like have to be. It's definitely, I'm pretty sure it's not against the law to have like a rainbow shirt, but it's against their traditional customs. So some people, you might
I'm gonna fuck.
like. I'm not saying it's fair that stuff like that is happening, but some people, yes, might actually you might have a very unpleasant experience traveling like that. And you know what, like sometimes I really like, I don't like when for example, even like foreigners come here and they and you see them acting all like crazy.
yeah, like
Really
better chill
like
out.
and it's really like unacceptable. For example, they come, some of the foreigners come from places where it's maybe acceptable to be for example, grabbing, like if you like a girl, it's acceptable to grab her in a club to get her attention. In some other places, I've seen it happen, and and the girls are not offended by it. But here,
Where is that?
Jamaica.
Jamaica,
Word?
maybe, I don't know. But I've seen this type of behavior from. Yeah, but I've seen this type of behavior. I've seen this type of behavior from some people down here,
Yeah.
and I find it highly disrespectful that you didn't even take account that this should. You didn't even think about this not being acceptable at all, because you feel like whatever you used to goes anywhere. And I think that a lot of people have this sort of mentality.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And I
Like,
think it's
the
kind
same.
of sad.
I think you can even explain it on a simple example, like at home you have some set of rules that you grew up by,
Yeah.
Okay.
right? You have a person visit your home, and he would start doing something that is not accepted in your home.
Yep.
That is highly disrespectful. You can tell him, yo, we don't do that around here.
Okay.
We don't do that. But and right there, the person should understand, okay, it may be weird to me, or like at my home, we do it different. You can even explain it.
But I respect your.
But I'm here. This is your place, and I respect your place. And
Amen.
this is the place you and your family lives.
Amen.
Blah blah blah. So, and I respect you. So I am going to respect your manners.
Yep.
Like that's just what it is.
Makes
That
sense.
is a educated human being. Like
Yeah.
you don't have to agree with it, but you have to respect it because this is my home.
Yeah, I would
this is
say-
the way we work over
I
here.
would say-
like I'm giving you food for my home and everything.
I'd say the perfect example for this is what I've noticed with, for example, like Americans or people from the UK. They love they sometimes when they go to their homes, they don't take off their shoes. They walk in the shoes in the house.
It's fucking
And
wild.
and
Yeah, that's crazy.
and
I've seen them in bed in shoes.
yeah, and
God damn.
Yep. I have as well. And for example, here we're from the Czech Republic, by the way, Prague, Central Europe, and
The
here
heart.
Probably
and here
Eastern.
it's highly unacceptable when we enter a building, not like a commercial building, but when we enter like somebody's home or even sometimes office, we take off our shoes.
Yeah.
We don't walk around in them.
Yeah.
And I've
It's
even
nasty.
seen some people. I've seen some people complaining that like, why do you take off your shoes? I'm
Nah,
like,
bro.
why don't you take off your shoes? You're like, you know how much bacteria there is outside, and you like walking around it in your on your carpet.
Yeah, like
Dude, I'm telling you, like personally,
Which is
if somebody
crazy to
came
me.
to my home and just in their shoes walked straight to the living room, I would be like,
dog. Fuck.
I'm gonna whoop your ass. You
Yeah.
better take off your shoes. And if he's like, why? Then I'm like, okay, step out for a minute. Step out for a minute.
Nah,
Just
there's
step out
no
for a-
why. There's no why.
Yeah, but if he does say that, just step out for a minute. Boom,
yeah.
door closed.
Nah. That's
Like-
what I said. Like, I will tell you once.
When
But,
I was
like, we don't. I will say respectfully, you didn't know. Like,
Yeah.
we don't do that around
So
here. We
when
don't do
when I was living, I went to university in the UK. By the way, for you that don't know,
Mhm.
so when I was living there, we had Americans would call it frat house,
Ooh.
which I lived in was pretty much a giant house where a bunch of people, a bunch of guys from the basketball club were living.
You lived in a frat house?
that. That's weird.
It's not a real frat house, but it's a pretty much a house.
It's frat accommodation.
Yes, it was pretty much just a house full of basketballers, so it was a frat house,
Frat house.
pretty much. So,
That's okay.
like, I'm just saying it for the for Americans to
Yeah,
sort of
of
like
course, of course.
get what I'm saying. So, like in this house, everybody was walking around in shoes, but in my room, I wanted everybody to like
Take 'em off.
take them off before entering, and it has gotten so bad that I actually put up a sign and sticked it on the door saying before entering, take off your shoes.
But
Because people were just entering and they were like, oh, and then I was like, take it off.
again, to me, that is crazy
Yep.
that you have to put up a sign.
Yeah, but I put a sign.
Yeah, but to them, it's common thing, you know. But that's just a cultural difference.
Yep.
Yep.
It is.
That's just what it is.
Yeah. But yeah, I get it.
That is funny, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Frat parties and everything.
We had mad parties down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we had these mobile DJs that were going around these student accommodation houses with the like DJ sets, and like in the basements there we would have like little clubs because we were too poor to party in a real club.
Oh, dude, clubbing in UK is wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy expensive. When you're a student.
Yeah, especially
God damn, nope.
especially when you're a
No,
student.
I'm good. That no.
Yep. So they just bought cheap LED lights and they had like the DJ set.
Those are the best
on
parties.
on the kitchen stove, it was like mixing.
That's fire.
That's dope.
That is fire.
Nah. I mean, that's how you start. That's how you get big.
Yeah.
Is the, playing for your friends and everything. That's
That's
how it
just-
starts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
It's always just
like
They
Jamie
won't-
Foxx. Jamie Foxx got famous amongst like the people, the likes of like Jay-Z and everything, because he was throwing parties in LA.
Yeah.
And he was like, Jay-Z pulled up. He tells these stories very often. And
Can't blame him.
yeah, of course, because I mean,
I would too.
he got stories of like nobody knew who Kanye was at that point, and he was just standing there with a backpack at a party, and they were like, "Who's that weirdo over there?" And they're like, "Yo, they're saying he's the new thing now, like the new upcoming artist, Kanye West." And they're like, "Nah, no idea who that is," and just walk past him.
Yeah.
That's wild. And
I mean, at the time, you'd walk past him. Too.
yeah, and he had fucking. He just got these wild stories, and he was saying that Jay-Z or Rick Ross or someone, he came to his house to the party or something, and he was like asking the other way around. Jamie went to a party that Jay-Z was throwing,
Yeah.
and it was like $1 million all white party, right? And he was like asking Jay-Z, and he was like, "How much did this cost you?" And he's like, "Oh, just like $1 million." And he's like, "I'll throw you a party that beats this one for." I don't know what amount he said, like $1,000 or $500. And of course, Jay-Z laughed. And Jamie Foxx did just that. And he bought like a bunch of KFC, just put it on pretty plates so it looked cool, and just threw a party at a house. And Pharrell and Jay-Z and Kanye were there, and everybody were there. Chris Brown was there. And then Jay-Z came and he saw it and he was like, "Motherfucker, you were right."
I respect.
But that's how you
That's
how
what's
you
up.
yeah.
It's the little things. Like sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do with a little that you have.
But on a low budget,
Yeah.
everything is possible when you're hungry enough, you know.
Yeah. Gotta be that. Gotta be
Yeah.
that. But let's get to our last topic.
Yeah. Oh, we got more?
One more.
Nice.
Everybody that's alive today came from one African country.
One
Yeah.
country? What country is it?
Oh, continent.
It's no, Sudan.
Country?
Sudan, like specifically.
Sudan? Oh
Yeah.
no.
Specifically Sudan.
No.
Yeah. Apparently. Like some people at Oxford
No.
I think did the study. They created like a genetic family tree and traced it back to Sudan.
Oh no. Not Sudan.
I'm African though.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's not gonna slide out here, huh?
Yeah.
I tried it. I'm a minority out here.
It
so-
was very loud.
Oh, my bad. I take it back.
But I respect
Scientists.
that attempt. I respect it.
I just want to belong.
No, there are some white Africans, bro. It's cool.
Yeah.
But if you get,
But that is mad weird though.
it is. There's some black Europeans too.
Yep. Us.
Yep. So you can just go there, get yourself some, you know.
Nubian queen.
Yeah. So you get yourself some. Yep.
Yeah,
Some
Bunda.
ebony queen.
Yeah.
Ebony queen.
Nyash.
Yep. Petite.
Yes, sir. Gotta get some nyash.
Nyash.
Get yourself-
Ay, but that nyash.
Get yourself some nyash, you know, and
Do your thing.
Get married, get some papers, and boom.
Should I try the
Like
accent too?
African.
Should I try?
Yeah. Get the accent too.
Okay, I don't know how.
That would be amazing.
Dude.
That would be amazing.
Yeah. And it's actually like, it's crazy. It's crazy that there's such a double standard.
Well,
Because you know, like when you see a black person speak in English or a European language fluently,
Yeah.
with a European accent, you're not even surprised. But they are people that are white and they grew up in Africa and they have an African accent,
Yeah.
and people are just like, holy mo!
No, because it sounds like you're mocking them.
Yep. And I saw a video of a kid that's a white kid that grew up in China.
Yes!
And he had that Chinese accent.
Dude,
and people are like, what the-
That is the funniest fucking video ever.
yeah, it's fun. I admit I laughed.
Like,
I'm
yeah.
going
Dude,
to hell.
I was
but like,
wheezing
but like,
when I
but like,
saw that.
But like the fact that it's funny is messed up. why is it funny?
Yeah, because it should be normal.
Yeah, because he just grew up there.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Dude.
Yeah, I mean, it does make sense, but it's just something that you don't see.
Bro, you gotta see the video. You're
and
gonna
for a
cry.
minute, I did see it, but for a minute, when you first see it, you're like, "This has to be a joke."
Oh, 分かってました。
It has to be a joke.
分かってました。
and you go like,
Yeah, yeah.
"Are you?
Yeah.
Is
and,
it?
And that boy
Is it
is
real?
white as fuck too.
Yeah,
He's vanilla as vanilla gets.
yeah." So probably,
But inside, he be yellow.
Oh, dude.
He be full Asian.
Hey, Sean, that dude is funny.
yeah.
Oh, that was funny.
Yeah, but that was probably the last topic. Let's
Yeah.
slowly move to Hero.
All right.
So this was our third episode of GunPoint International, and it was lovely to have y'all here.
Yeah, man.
See you next time. For the rest of you that go to HEROHERO, see you there in a minute.
Yep.
Peace out.
Love, thanks for watching.
Mwah.